Info Factory Track for CSI Inquiries. Factory Track provides the ability to review the inventory under several categories. To start the inquiry process, from the Info Factory Track Warehouse Mobility main menu, click on the Move It icon. This navigates to the Inventory Transactions screen, where you click on the Inquiries icon. The Inquiries submenu appears where you find the inquiry options for Container Inquiry, Item Container, Item Inquiry, and Location Inquiry. The Container Inquiry transaction allows you to view information about a container and its contents. We enter or select from drop-down the container ID. Factory Track displays the information about the container, the description, the warehouse, the location, the usage type, reference order number and line and release, and the number of items in the container. To view details about the items in the container, select the Item Details button. Factory Track then provides details for each item in the container, including the item ID, the unit and measure, the lot number if applicable, the quantity in the container. Click on Back to go back to the previous screen. If an item is serial controlled, select that item from the item detail list and click on Serial Details to view its serial numbers. The Item Containers transaction allows you to view containers that contain a specific item. Enter or select from drop-down a warehouse in which to view containers. Enter or select from drop-down an item for which to view the containers. Factory Track displays this information about the selected item: the description, the attribute group, the lot attribute group, the piece group. If you'd like to filter the query to only view containers in a specific location, enter or select from the drop-down the desired location. Leave blank to view containers in all locations. To cancel, click on the Back button. To continue, click on the Details button. Factory Track displays the containers that contain the specified item. To view the container's contents, click the Container Details button, which provides the details including lot ID if applicable. If the item is serial tracked, you may also click on the Serial Details button to view the serial numbers for the items contained. The Item Inquiry transaction allows you to view the status of items. Scan or select from drop-down an item ID. Factory Track then displays the description, the unit and measure, lot control status, lot attribute group, serial control status, attribute group, type, and status. Optionally, in the Warehouse ID field, enter or select a warehouse in which to view item quantities at specific locations. Leave this field blank to display the total quantities for all warehouses at your site. Optionally, in the Location ID field, select a location in which to view item quantities. Leave this field blank to view quantities at all locations in the selected warehouse. Click on Back to go back to the previous screen, otherwise click on Item Details. Factory Track then displays the item details, including the quantities for reserved, contained and available based on the warehouse and/or location filters provided. Optionally, if the item is lot controlled, select a location and click on Lot Details to view the quantities for each lot number at that location. The Location Inquiry transaction allows you to view inventory quantities at a location. Enter or select from drop-down a warehouse ID in which to view item quantities at specific locations. Enter or select from drop-down a location ID in which to view the item quantities. Click on Back to go to the previous screen. Click on Item Details to review the items at the specific locations.